Hey guys, Angus, and today I'm going to give you a room tour of Francis Drake. So there is Francis Drake, and actually behind me is Mary Newman. It's a very sunny day. Originally I would like film right outside it, but there's a bit of construction work going on. It confuses me really, because for about 3 months there's been like a temporary building there. They took it down and then put something up for the summer ball, took that down again, and now they're putting something up again. So so like the courtyard is like pretty much always busy, which is a bit annoying because it's a nice area to just have. And I'll admit it's also annoying having construction, sort of every now and then as well. Being on campus does, really make a difference. And yeah, it also makes it like really great for socializing as well, because you're just so near everyone and you're so near town. This would be a bit confusing really for people who are like my subscribers, because I moved in February. I think I will do a separate video about why I moved, but for the meanwhile I moved in February, and yeah, I didn't really tell many people about it. I just moved, and yeah, so some of you guys seem to really like the room tour that I did for St. Thomas, so I'm going to do the same style. I'll do vlogging on this camera, the phone. Last time I did my iPad, but this time I did my phone, and I'll also do it with my DSLR as well. As I said earlier, like, it's a really sunny day, so it would be nice to see it. So that is actually block B, and there's 3 blocks. In St. Thomas there were 4, might be 5 actually, maybe there's block E as well, but here there's 3. And I'll show you the way to get in, but I'm just going to go around firstly. So this isn't like the main entrance, but that is the main entrance to the block, to block B that is, and block C as well. I'm not going to try and speak too much around here because again there's building work going on, and it's going to be a bit annoying. You have a cafe over there actually, which is really nice. I've been in there like a couple of times, and it's just nice to have that, and that is Francis Drake Cafe. So let's just go around actually, and you'll notice that there's another building connected to it as well. So of course I'm on campus, and just over there is the library. There is the Brunel building. I've done some workshop stuff in there for a project, and there is the Rowley building over there, and that is connected to Francis Drake, and that is for things like lectures. So that is pretty much like the main view of Francis Drake. I'll admit it's a bit annoying with like all the construction in the way, but I have to deal with what we've got. So there is block, that is like block C, and that is block A and block B. Like up here is my block where I am. So one thing I just want to quickly show is block A, and you do actually have a display, and it shows like this keypad, and I believe it's for calling flats, because each flat has a phone. But to be honest, no one's ever really used this. The way it works is that you get your key. Let me just grab one out of my pocket. So you've got 2 things. You've got your fob, and then you've got your key. That is for your flat entrance and your room entrance, and this is for your block entrance. So you just do that, and I don't think that would actually work. You only have access to your block, so I don't live in block A, so therefore I don't have access to it. But now let's go to the laundry room. So I just wanted to show as well, there is the receptions. That's where you collect all your posts. And yeah, here's the laundry room. Okay, so this is the laundry room. I actually came in there, and yeah, you have multiple like washers and stuff. Bit better than St. Thomas. So yeah, you get your card, and there's a machine over it, and then you present it, and it shows your balance as well. So I've got, I think it said £5, and then the way it works is that you just like place it here. It'll give you your balance, and then what you do is you just select it here. So those are dryers and those are washers. So yeah, not really much to see here, but worth showing. Okay, so now we're going to go into my block. For some reason they seem to have named the blocks. I don't, like, mine is Barbican for some reason. I don't really know why they've done that. But yeah, I mean, if you look at the display, there's nothing on it, which I don't really understand. But anyway, the access obviously still works. So it's exactly the same principle as I mentioned earlier. With the laundry room, you just hold it over there and it makes it click. Sometimes if you're not quick enough, it does lock yourself out, which is a bit annoying. So yeah, you will get used to that. And then here we actually have a lift as well. But will I take the lift? I think I'll take the stairs actually, because you know you get the idea of the lift. Of course, you have to have a fob to use the lift, but not on all floors. It's only that one. So if you want to get into the stairs, you also have to have a fob as well. But you know that's just for security. Of course, when there's things like fire drills and stuff, you have to use the stairs. So if you look up, quite cool. You can see it. Yeah. Another reason I'm taking the stairs as well is because there's like I don't know, like a speaker on each floor, and they've all decided to start going off. I'll be able to show you actually. So this is the first floor. You'll be hearing that ringing sound, and it just won't stop, and it's really, really annoying. And also there's a back entrance as well. The way you get in is through there, but it's a bit annoying because the RA never actually told us the password for it. So these are all and I'm on the 4th floor. So actually there's first floor and ground floor is the only times you need a key. Other floors you don't need one. So this time we'll take a lift. So you've got all your lifts, all your floors here. I'm on 4. Not like the nicest lift I've ever been in, but you know, it does its job. It's broken down quite a few times, which is a bit annoying. But you know, it's not the end of the world. St. Thomas didn't have a lift, and you'll be hearing that buzzer. And I just don't understand what the purpose of this thing is. So there's 3 flats. If we go out here, you get quite a cool view of the campus. You get a better view in the kitchen actually. You can see down. So there's the flats as well. So the way it works is that we've got all these flats. So we've got the block, then we've got the floor, and then we've got the flat itself, and then the room. So I would be 436. See 431 to 4310, because each flat has up to 10 people. So they're big flats, so you can see through there. And then I've got my key as well. And there it is. That is my flat. Yeah, not all of them. Pretty much everyone has actually moved out now. So I thought it'd be a good opportunity to do some filming. Yeah, and there is my room. Definitely recommend getting some name like letters on your door, because it just makes it really easy for people to know like what room you are. That door is actually to another flat, so you'd see exactly that behind me. So there's actually 2 flats, and it's what RAs use to get through flats. So that is actually block A. I've got some stuff here because I'm moving out. I'm moving out soon. So we've got Hoover there. I'm gonna try and not be too tedious. This is the kitchen, and you'll notice it's actually like really spacious. But don't forget, there's meant to be 10 people that live in this flat. So the thing is, when I actually look at like room tours, I do find that they are very tedious, and you know, I try my best not to be, you know, a lot of people go through things like, here is my pans, you know, you can see stuff, you get it, you can see there's a microwave there. I don't need to explain that, but there's some stuff that I do need to explain, like for example, how the cooker works. So it's pretty simple. It's the same as it would be in St. Thomas Court. You've got a flick there, that must be on, and then you can hear the oven going on, and it just goes off, and then you've got all the hobs there. It is electric, so it does take a while to heat up. Then we've got a fan here as well. You can hear that, and you can also put a light on it as well. Quite useful when you burn stuff. And I'm not actually joking. You know, like I burn stuff every now and then. You know, it's easy to do. So yeah, and you'll notice it's basically like two flats, like just put together. So we've got one flat there and one flat there, but obviously it's just merged together. We've got a big table here, which is great for socialising and stuff. Two couches are nice as well, just when you've got friends over. And we've got 3 different bins. We've got white for recycling, we've got red for just normal trash, and then we've got green for bottles. And then we also got 3 fridges as well, and they're fridge freezers. They're pretty spacious. I think they're pretty good. I mean, like a lot of stuff's actually in there because it's my stuff. Everyone has basically moved out, and then you've got quite a large freezer, which is great because the freezer in St. Thomas was really dreadful. So yeah, a lot of space in here. There was only like 6 people when I moved in, so there was a little bit more space than normal, which was nice. And yeah, we have a notice board as well. We've got iron board. Yeah, the view, I'll admit, over here isn't like amazing, but better than nothing. On a sunny day it's quite nice to look out. So yeah, now let's go to my room. So one thing as well is that like every now and then you see some random things, like there's a plug there. Like, who would use that? Anyway, so yeah, let's go in. So I've got my key here, and that is what gives me entrance to my room. Yeah, if we go in, this is my bedroom. I'm actually going to shut the window because obviously there's construction and it's going to be noisy. So the way it works is that you move it down if you want to lock it, and then that is how it locks. And then it's pretty silent when it shuts, but it does get very, very warm. So you've got 2 lights here. Let me show you that. That is the main light, and then you've also got your bathroom light because there is an ensuite in there. And yeah, you've got a single bed. Bit of a shame you've got storage underneath. I don't really think I need to show that. Like the whole area you can store it under, which is great. It's like St. Thomas Court. Yeah. So let's take a look at the ensuite. It's pretty nice. I mean, it is a wet room. So now I've switched around and makes it a little bit easier. So we've got like a wet room design shower. And it does mean that when you have like a shower, it does come out halfway, which is a bit annoying because like when you want to come back in, like, you get your socks wet. But anyway, so yeah, it's a pretty powerful shower. St. Thomas was more powerful, but it does its job. So you've got like the on and off here, and then you've got the temperature. Honestly, I like really, really hot showers, and there's like 9 modes on here. Should be 10, but anyway. I get to like 8 or 7, and that is very, very warm. And yeah, like, obviously I've got my stuff here. We've also got a charging socket as well for toothbrushes. I use mine for my camera. I don't really see why like all halls don't have this. Like, I found that St. Thomas didn't have it. Didn't have like a charging port for shaving, but oh well. Obviously you got, I don't really need to explain everything else here. You do have the option to get someone to clean your room for like 20 quid or something, but it's just easier to just do it yourself. So yeah, shower's fine, nice to have an ensuite. You've got a pretty spacious cupboard. Yeah, not really much to say about that. You've also got a mirror as well, which is quite useful. I'm pretty sure all halls actually have mirrors, but... So you've got a lot of space, you've got all that space there, and you've also got space up there as well. And then you've also got 2 shelves, and then another shelf all along there. Then you've got 3 drawers, which are quite spacious. Then you've got another 2 shelves there. You've got all this space. You've got a lot of space to store stuff. You've even got like a mini shelf here, which I can put stuff in. So for example, I'll put my my laundry card there. 2 plugs. You've got a light here as well when it gets dark. You've also got like a switch for I think for the fuse. So when you switch that off, everything will turn off, and I don't really understand why they've given that, but I don't know. You've also got an Ethernet port as well, so for all those people that want, like, you know, high-speed internet on their desktop or laptop, and that's there. I've got my desktop underneath. You do get given a chair. Every room has that as standard. You also get a bin, but I'd recommend having a recycling one as well. And then you've got another 2 plugs down there as well. You've also got like a hole for cable management, which is quite useful. So yeah, you've got another notice board over there. Radiator. I've never actually used this, and I honestly don't even know how you turn this thing on, but I've never felt that I've needed it. You've got 2 hooks there. You can also lock your room. I would definitely recommend using that when, like, there's a party going on. You know, because sometimes people just come in your room unexpectedly. You also have a spy hole, but to be honest, that is a bit useless, really. I've never used that. I've got 2 hooks here for my bags and stuff, and also my ties. As I said, another notice board as well, which is useful. Yeah. There's only 1 light, which isn't very bright, but, you know, it does its job. And then you've also got iView, as you can see all the construction stuff. So yeah, you know, if you do get a good view, I think that's just lucky. You know, maybe on like the 8th floor it's even better. I'd probably recommend getting some plants actually. I've got mint here, which it has a nice smell. So yeah, generally, like, this room is fine. Like, I've been happy here. I moved because I wasn't happy in St. Thomas Court, and I have been a lot more happy here. There's some cool people. I don't think I will, you know, like, socialise next year with my flatmates, who lived in Francis Drake, which is a bit of a shame. But at the end of the day, like, I've been happy for the rest of my uni term. That's what's, I think, really important. If you're wondering why I've got like a really, like, you know, rainbow bed, it's because I get really, really hot at night, and I feel that I can't really use a duvet anymore. So yeah, like, if you find that you get too hot, then I'd recommend just having like a sheet or something. That's what I use. So generally it's fine here. Like, I have everything I need. The internet is extremely fast. You know, something like 500 megabytes per second. I don't think it's realistically that, but it's fast. You know, I've got my computer here. I've done loads of videos. I've got my green and blue screen for photography. So yeah, I've got everything I need here. I've probably got about a week left living here. I have enjoyed living here. The staff are really nice. RAs are great. The receptionist's really, really nice. Post is, you know, is always easy to get. I'll admit it's not very spacious though for things like lighting. I'm going to do more of that next year when I move into my next flat. So yeah, I hope this video has been helpful. Again, it's just like a show and tell really of what it's like living here. I guess I could go into more detail, but I guess I'll leave that to other videos. This is really just like showing my room. So this isn't for my subscribers. This is literally for people who are finishing college and have probably come into Plymouth Uni and want to know what Francis Drake halls are like. And they're great, you know. Sometimes you can get placed with 9 other people in your flat, so it can be a bit chaotic. But yeah, generally it's been fine. It's expensive as hell, I'm not gonna lie. It's 138, and it probably will be going up in price. St. Thomas went up in price last year, which is a bit of a shame. For me, I'm not, you know, it's not too much of a worry though, because I get max student loans. So yeah, it's, you know, financially for me it's fine, but I think financially for everyone else it's a real struggle. So I don't really know if it is worth it or not. I would have preferred if there was a double bed for what you're paying for, but again, it does its job. The mattress is a bit crap. I did actually complain about it, and they gave me a new one. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say really. Again, it's just showing the room. I like to keep my room tidy, but I have kept it messy quite, you know, sometimes weeks at a time. So yeah, I hope this video has been helpful. Of course, if you did find it helpful, then please do give it a thumbs up. Feel free to like leave any comments. People comment on my room tour for St. Thomas, and I still respond to that. You can also follow me on Instagram. It's Angus Davidson 15. The link is in the description. And you know, I'm happy for you to ask me any questions about halls or university. Again, it's the reason I do these videos, is to help people out. And yeah, if you are coming here in September, then hopefully, you know, see you then. So anyway, there is the full room tour. Yeah, thanks very much for watching. I would say subscribe, but you honestly don't need to, because you're probably a college student who's coming to university and you're just checking up on this video. But again, if you want to keep up to date with my videos, then feel free to subscribe. But apart from that, thanks very much for watching.